Alright, well, welcome to part two. I had already recorded this entire video, but my footage got corrupted, which is just fucking just swell. Just the best. Just the bee's fucking knees. Don't mind the red. I have a new tattoo. I just took the second skin off, so let's begin again. Cause I'm a fucking idiot. So if you guys remember the little stiletto I showed you, the nice little stiletto I showed, it's pretty good, pretty good. It has a big brother. It has a big brother. Let's fucking go. With a scimitar blade. Oh, yeah. Ah, psych. It's got a karambit blade. Nice little knife. This is my personal little box opener, to be honest with you. Sharp as shit. Got that nice little point I can get into the tape. Pretty cool. Same thing as the stiletto, just curved. So, not really much to go over on this one. Pretty pro grip, same safety, same action, same closing mechanism. You know, same knife, pretty much, just curved. And again, with a stiletto. This one is thicker. It's got some meat on its bones. It's been eaten. It's been bulking. It's been going to the gym. Nice little matte black grip with a little bit of a checkerboard pattern if you look real close. Oh my goodness. Got a really hard closing mechanism though. And it bit my finger a little bit. Didn't cut it, just bit. God damn. This is a fucking blade made by fucking, what's his name? Maramusa? No. Muramasa. Muramasa. This is a Muramasa blade. It requires blood to fucking continue living. Will drive its user insane. Next up is the Beretta 92FS, also known by its military designation of the M9, replaced the 1911 in 1986, I believe. Somewhat, I think, because my dad told me he served in the Coast Guard. He said that he was still using this bad boy when the 1911, when the M9 rolled out. Most other branches of military, he was in the Coast Guard. But as you can see here, nice little fake gun, uses BBs. But yeah, nice little Beretta or M9. Yeah, it's a Beretta 92FS. Just holding this gun kind of makes you feel like Chris Redfield. You know what I'm saying? Shove hurry! Which is kind of one of my favorite modern guns. I love the Beretta. Not a big fan of modern guns in general, but it's one of my favorite more modern firearms, more modern pistols, I should say. Yeah, you can completely see through it. So when you take out the so this is the safety. This little selector switch, which kind of looks like a happy switch. Like you can go full auto with it, but nah, this is the safety. The Walther PPQ, which kind of looks like the P228. I'm not really sure, so I'm just gonna call it the PPQ because it says PPQ right there. Yeah, nice little Walther, also a fake gun. Fires rubber balls as non-lethal. This one you actually can't see through it, and I don't think the slide locks. No, the slide does not lock. You just rack it. You cannot see through it, which is kind of sad, but cool looking gun. Not a big fan of Walthers personally, but cool looking nonetheless. We got this bad boy, gravity knife. Got a nice little Tonto blade, which is pretty awesome. But this was made by Tressen or Tressen. Which never heard of the company, but who am I? This is one of the first gravity knives I've seen outside of a flea market, but it doesn't feel like a flea market knife. Actually, feels pretty sturdy. Got a nice little belly on it, nice little Tonto blade, nice little matte black finish with a little bit of the checkerboarding like on the stiletto, and then you got a little ice pick thing right here where you can slip your finger into, which that feels weird. That feels weird. I don't like that. That feels strange. A little old timer blade. Pretty sure this is old timer. Yep. It says right there, old timer, which perfectly describes my dad. Nice little kind of cute little blade actually. Kind of goddamn, that's sharp though. Didn't really cut me, but goddamn, was not expecting it to be that sharp. Cool little old timer. Nice little old timer with all these kind of different little kind of hook blade esque things. I'm not really sure what these are. I don't know. Someone will tell me enthusiastically while also calling me slurs or something. We got a nice little karambit here, which has a weird deploying action, but cool nonetheless. It's not as curved as most karambits are, but you know, still a pretty cool looking karambit, like that guy Doug Markita. I don't know if I can say his name. I have no idea how to undeploy this knife, how to close it. So I'm not gonna, because it's better to not know and just kind of leave it somewhere where it can't hurt me than to try and close it and me fucking cut the shit up my fingers. Next up is another pretty old looking knife. Look at that cute little baby. It's got a nice little clip point blade on it. Look at that. Look at that cute little clip point blade. It's got all kinds of blades on it. You know, it's got the clip point. It's got sheep's foot right here. I love sheep's foot blades, dude. They're fucking awesome. And a nice little, I have no idea what this blade is called, to be honest with you. But it's got a nice little engraving on the grip. Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Nice, nice. Got another cute little knife here. Still sharper than shit. Nice little dark walnut kind of handle. I think this is walnut wood. I have no idea. But yeah, look at that. It's got screws, little like silver screws in it. Silver screws in it. I need to get my peas and mash. Very, very small little knife with finger grooves on the back if you want to be a little bit more dexterous with it. Very, pretty small little knife, all things considered. You know, it's the size of my hand. Look at that. And then we're going to change the topic a little bit and pull out a fucking sword. A folding sword. No, this isn't a sword. It's a folder knife, but it's just big as shit. Big enough for me to two-hand. Look at that. I look like a fucking warrior already. Look at that. They definitely wouldn't have killed my ass in the Viking times. Got a nice little kind of Arkansas toothpick-esque blade on it. Pretty cool looking. I like it. I fucks with it a lot. Nice little grip, which is a little weird. I don't really know what this type of grip is really good for. It's not really giving me any traction. It's actually gonna hurt my fingies a little bit. Not gonna lie to you, but nice little long blade, almost a sword-esque folder. Got a little bit of like a little needle point little knife here, double-edged on both sides. Both sides are got a nice deep little belly on them, so you can kind of use it for slashing. This knife though, this knife feels very comfortable to ice pick with the little finger hole right here, so you know. Or you can spin it. Balancing is pretty much right in the middle. If I actually move it closer to the middle, it'll start tipping over to the blade side, but actually, no, it's not. It's pretty much right in the middle, right where it needs to be. Pretty cool little knife. The sheath that comes in is also pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. Don't that just scream terrifying? What the hell? It's got a little USB stick stuck to it. I'm going to leave it there because I'm pretty sure my dad needs that. Another thick little blade. Thick little blade with a sheep's foot blade, but kind of more, actually it's more Tonto than anything. A little Tonto-esque, I'd say, maybe. I don't know. This thing is pretty much the length of my palm plus a little bit of my wrist. Next up is a fucking heavy ass thing. Look at that. This is based on a honey badger. I don't know the actual name or designation for it, but you know, detachable mag with BBs and the bolt. Ain't that sound make you whet? Integrally suppressed 300 blackout. I'm pretty sure the honey badger was in. But yeah, look at that. Look at that nice little scope on it too. Almost looks like a Trijicon. Nice looking little rifle. Look at that. That's a beauty right there. Just a little bit and show off this tomahawk. This nice little tomahawk. Look at that. Take the sheath off it so you can see it in its full glory. Look at that. It's got enough shaft for me to comfortably two-hand it, which is pretty neat, pretty neato. It's got a nice little hammer in the back too. I fucking love tomahawks. I love axes in general, really. More than knives, really. I love axes. Yeah, nice little tomahawk. My dad added the paracord, which is kind of fraying here. If you can see, it's kind of fraying a little bit. But next up is a machete that my dad swears is the best ever made. The SOG. You know, it's got a nice little saw on the back. You know, about the same size as my entire forearm. You know, still pretty small for a machete, but pretty dope looking. Kind of a Tonto blade. thing going on to it. Pretty fucking cool looking. Got a nice little window smasher here that you can. These these like little saw serrations, sharper than you fucking think. Sharper than you think. I about like caught myself on my elbow doing the little motions. This is the Saugafari. If you can read right there, the Saugafari. My dad swears this is the best machete he's ever owned, which, tough to beat his opinion. This machete's already got a beat in the sound. Listen to this. Oh, come on, man. Don't tell me that shit don't make you fucking want to punch a baby in the soft spot. A nice little blade here. This is a nice little machete. I'll take it out and I'll use it to clear underbrush outside, or, little stalks of twigs growing. Nice little knife here. Nice little machete here. Got that dark walnut with the brass rivets. Makes it look exceptional. Weighted a bit weird. Weighted more towards the top, which I can understand for a machete. But yeah, get you a full view of it. Look at that beauty. Before we get to the next knife, I just gotta hear it again. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. A tiny little knife. Oh my god, it's hard to get out, though. Tiny little scalpel blade, which we actually have two of these. One scalpel blade, two scalpel blade. 2 for 1 special. Look at these. Look at these. You dual wield them, you're going nuts. This one's got a little black kind of lined grip, which I'm not a big fan of because it kind of digs into my thumb. Kind of hurts. This one's got a nice little plastic grip. Kind of got almost like a dagger-esque shape, which looks like this blade should be on this blade. But yeah, stainless steel scalpel blades and a knife. They're sharp as shit. Can't go wrong. You can dice a tomato with this. Go crazy with these motherfuckers. Another gun. Nice little plinker. Bolt action. It's another little pump gun that we got with another, kind of looks like an aim point sight on it, or it kind of looks like a weird kind of red dot version of a PU scope, like a Mosin Nagant, but looks like a modernized version of that, which it's kind of not really on there good, and it's kind of way too high up to actually meet the front sights. But it's a cool little gun nonetheless. How you load it is just right here, drop a pellet right there, and then pull the trigger. Safety's real simple. It's just right here on the side of the gun. Now I can still lift up the bolt, but I can't, no matter how hard I try, pull the trigger. Another old-timer blade, but this time it's back with a vengeance. It's big as shit. Look at that. This is about size of my palm, plus a little bit more, plus a little bit of my wrist. So pretty big knife. Probably about a 4, maybe 5-inch blade. Nice little brass toppers on the top and bottom, which with a little bit of oxidization. Just a cool looking knife. My dad actually carved his initials in this one, which, it's his knife. So this one has the clip point blade plus a more sharp blade, kind of a more pointier blade. But with this, it's kind of bumpy right there, kind of hard to grip. The United Cutlery Undercover, a nice little punch dagger, which feels really comfortable in my hands because I got a little bit of experience in boxing, martial arts in general, but I like to box mostly. But yeah, feels really, really comfortable in my hands. Really, really natural to just kind of punch away with this. Double bladed, nice little belly on both sides. Kind of grooves cut out, holes cut out to make it more lightweight, which I'm not a big fan of because these could be little spots where it's prone to break off. But still pretty nice little blade. Same my dad had, Papa Bear engraved on the side. Pretty cool little knife. I like this knife. This little baby, nice little almost Damascus kind of pattern on the blade with a dark walnut wood, darker wood with some brass divots. They are oxidizing though, which is a little sad. Little finger groove in the back. This is a phenomenal little kitchen knife. It's sharp as shit. Here, I'll cut. Sharp as a bitch. Sharp as a bitch. Look at that. Made a perfect arrowhead out of that cardboard. Good for slicing, good for cutting up tomatoes and such. Pretty fucking awesome knife. Then we got a nice little stubby knife here. Look at that. Nice little stubby chubby little guy. I'm gonna pick this up. Stubby chubby little guy here. Yep. Got a ferro rod in the sheath too. But you know, you can kind of pull it out. It's got a little thing blocking it. Pull the ferro rod out. I'm not gonna strike it in here. And in my house, obviously, that'd be stupid. Yeah, nice little matte black smooth. Don't like smooth grips because this could slip out of my hand if it gets wet. But got a nice little chubby Tonto blade with little finger grooves in the back. Give you a little bit more dexterity whenever you're doing something. Good little knife here. I like this knife. Kufwa OTF. OTF knife. Yeah. Nice little blade here with the black and the kind of silver accent. Or the kind of more, yeah, the kind of more silver accent going down it. Cool as shit. Nice little checkerboard grip, which, you know, fits pretty nice in my hand. You know, still have pretty small hands, but, you know, it's cool to play with. I'm not going to play with it because that fucks with the springs. I don't know. My dad yelled at me, don't do that. You're going to fuck up the springs. I love OTFs. I love them. Love them. I thought stilettos were OTF for a while, but they're not, as you can see. Not OTF. Comes out the side. That's about pretty much all the knives. Maybe I'll do a part 3 where I show the rest of them and I show, you know, more of them. But, you know, my legs kind of hurt from moving back and forth and I'm a little tired. So, till next time. See ya.